Hi, this will be the very first episode of AI Tech and Business News. If you want to stay relevant and updated about what happened in the last 24 hours, the important things that will keep you updated up on AI tech and business world, this is the best channel that you can follow. Without wasting a time, let's get straight into the video. The very first news is from Anthropic, and they have raised $65 billion at a valuation of 965 billion, making it the most valuable AI startup in all of human history. And they are doing a great job too, to be honest. Their annual recurring revenue has also surpassed $47 billion, and most of it is driven by AI coding tools. So if you're familiar with Claude Code, it's that. And just after this announcement, they launched the new model, which is Opus 4.8, and you can see the system card, how well it's performing with its previous models. And there are much more improvements in Claude code as well. Let's talk about dynamic workflows. Let's just say if you have a very large code basis and you want to find wherever you are using some depreciated API calls, so you can just prompt that and it will build its army of sub agents, and it will orchestrate automatically to different agents. They will come up with a response. So previously this was a manual thing, but now Claude writes its own scripts to do all of these. Another cool thing is called effort, and you can put the effort to ultra code and this will automatically do these things for you. And the price of Opus 4.8, it will be same as Opus 4.7, which was equally expensive. Let's move on to the next news now. Blue Origin's new Glen rocket explodes in Florida's launchpad. So Blue Origin is this company owned by Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos posted this tweet stating everyone is safe after this incident. Moving on, we have Cognition that raised $1 billion at a valuation of $26 billion. If you don't know Cognition was this company who introduced the very first AI powered software engineer. And also one interesting fact, they say that 90% of their code is still written by AI agents. If you are into software engineering and if you code, you already know the future is agents writing code, and I don't see there is a way for us to go back from here. Moving on, let's see some Indian news. So Reliance Industries has reported 95,000 crores in profit and became the very first Indian company who has reported $10+ billion in profit. And fun fact, the chairman, Mukesh Ambani, still takes 0 rupees as a salary. Good news for investors, they are giving away 6 rupees per share back as a dividend. Now let's move on to the next news. So Adani Power surpasses Infosys in market cap and becomes 11th most valuable company in India. And since it's Adani, we never know because the stock fluctuates so often. And in 2026 itself, the stock price roughly grew around 68%. Up next, we have this Indian sanitary ware brand which took Google to courts and won. What happened was, whenever someone used to search Hinderwear on Google, all of the competitors' brand used to show up. And for this matter, this is mostly driven by all of the competitor keywords that brand position themselves to. They won this case, and now placing your brand on your competitor's keyword might be legally actionable. This is something that brands should be aware of when bidding for the keywords. So this was all the news I had for today. Now let's look at how the markets performed yesterday. At the time of recording this video, the Nifty is flatter, so the Sensex is, and IT stocks are going up. I don't know exactly what's the reason is, but yeah. And let's look at the US markets. This was from day before yesterday, since markets were closed yesterday. So S&P 500 was 43 points today. I will call it flatter. So does the Nasdaq. It was almost 1% up. These were the top gainers and losers. That's it for the news today. If you found this valuable, you can like the video and subscribe to the channel. I post these videos daily, and if you're a busy professional, this is really the best way you can get to know about what's happening in the world, especially in business, tech and AI. Thank you.